I'm going to show you why it's one of my new favorite looks to wear. It is so incredibly easy. There's zero maintenance really to go with it. The longer you wear it, in my opinion, I think the better it is. And it's a look you kind of want to do on either day-old hair, even 2-day-old hair, depending how your hair wears, because this is meant to be a beachy, super relaxed look where you kind of want a little bit of pieciness. So you don't necessarily want it to be super clean, which if you do want to do it on super clean hair, you can definitely use some products and judge it up a little bit. For me, my hair is a day old today, so that's what I'm going to be working with. And this is what the product looks like. It is by Bombay Hair. It is their 3-barrel waver, and I will link that for you guys if you want to buy this one. I know they have a lot cheaper ones on the market, so that's your preference. Let's get to it.
Okay, so we're going to start, of course, by sectioning off the hair. Now keep in mind, 3-barrel irons do not give you much room to insert the hair. So you're going to want to keep your sections pretty small, probably about 1 inch or so. So beginning our first section, the trick with these is to insert the hair, not necessarily at the root, but say 1 inch, 1.5 inches down from the root. You're going to pull the iron away from the head and tilt it down a little bit. This is going to prevent any kind of line of demarcation you're going to see in the hair from the big clamp that comes along with the 3-barrel irons. That's a mistake that a lot of people make. It might take a second or two to get used to and to prevent getting one of those demarcation lines, but eventually it's going to come really, really easy to you, and you're going to understand what I mean by pulling away from the head and down. Okay, now the trick while going down the section of hair you're holding and getting the barrel in the right spot repetitively is holding that section nice and loose. The looser you hold it, you're going to allow the waves that you already created to take their form. So you're going to see exactly where the barrel needs to be placed next. It will almost fall into place for you. As far as the ends of the hair go, you can either choose to leave a tiny bit out, or you can clamp them in the iron. I typically go back and forth with this. Some sections I leave in and some I leave out. So from here on out, it's pretty repetitive. I'm going to go over a few things when we get to the top of the head, but just keep doing whatever you're doing right now.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes city dancing through the night, but I'm not there. You've got me soaring in the clouds, and as the ocean is surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side.
get to your last section at the very top, section your hair so you have about 1 inch on both sides of your parting.
Feel alone in a room, surrounded by people. I wanna know if you're feeling it too. Out on the roof, here with you, it all seems so distant. With you, under street lights, right next to the skyline. With you, yeah. I've been missing it for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup, believer out of makeup. You look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright.
So now that we're at the front, you're going to want to take about 1/2 inch to 1 inch section of your hair on your hairline. Here, you're going to want to flip your 3-barrel iron upside down. Now, if you want a little volume in your front, you don't have to do this. I just like the front of my hair a little bit flatter. When you insert the hair in the iron, you're going to do the opposite of what you were doing before. So instead of pulling the iron up and away from the head, you're going to pull the iron down and up. For the rest of the top of the head, you can flip your iron back over and continue doing as you did for the rest of the head. Just being extra cautious up here to avoid that line of demarcation as it is the top of your head.
Under street lights, right next to the skyline. With you, yeah. I've been missing it for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup, believer out of makeup. You look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright.
So again, taking about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of the hair from the hairline, flipping that iron upside down, clamping in the hair, pulling down and up. Keep in mind, guys, that when I'm giving you these up and down, pull and push directions, that's literally only for the first clamp against the head. You don't have to continue doing that as you go down the hair. It's just to prevent any lines of demarcation.
Just my makeup, believer out of makeup. You look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright.
So I hope I was detailed enough where you don't need to ask questions. However, if you do have questions, I would love to answer them. Along with obviously wearing it down, which is your traditional mermaid kind of beach wave style, there are so many other ways you can wear this style. I like doing it half up, behind the ears, even in like a cute ponytail, or it does make a really great texture for a messy bun. So just for instance, the half up thing, I love to leave the front pieces out. All you literally have to do, I like to, take my thumbs and just section out a little bit of the front here and grab a tiny bit, and you can kind of twist one section over the other in the back, make a clip like this, or I like to use the flat clips. I don't know what they're called right now, but it's as easy as that. And it kind of gives you more of a retro, I don't know, even more laid back thing. Or I guess this could be something fancy or dressy. After you're finished as well, I know I already kind of put this half up, but I do like to take an oil or a cream, whatever you like to hydrate your hair after it's already styled. I like using Mellow Touch just because it's so hydrating. You did, keep in mind, just put a 410 degree heat tool on your hair. So it's gonna need a little, hydration back in there. It kind of makes it a little piecier as well. So that is it. I hope that you guys are having a great new year. I did definitely speak way too soon in the last video about all of the political craziness. I ate my words on that. If you have questions, let me know. If you have any other hair tutorials that you would like to see, please let me know that as well. I actually really like doing these. I like doing hair ones a lot more actually than makeup. Skincare and hair are typically my go-tos. Makeup, I'm pretty boring and simple. So if there are new hair products on the market, if you guys even want a color tutorial at some point, I don't really ever know how to portray doing color as a Instagram video, because in my eyes that's more of a class for people in the industry. But maybe kind of like a day of my life in the salon, what I do to achieve the blondes. If you guys want to see certain colors done, like maybe a before and after, something like that, let me know, and that could totally be something that I would do. Hope you're having a great week, and I will see you soon.
Mad woman, mad woman.